to bring you what we call Two Warlocks Walk into a Tower, where we start 2 new Warlock classes, which we haven't really tackled much, and grind our way up to 305. Alright, let's make a Warlock. Race and gender. Let's see. I think I'm going to be a male. And I think I might be an exo, because I've never been an exo before. What's a female exo look like? Nah, I will be a male exo. And let's see for face here. Nope. Whoa. Exos are kind of scary looking.
They're dope. Whole glowing eye thing. Amazing.
You see the one exo has no eyes? He's just got like a shield. He's got like a shield over his eyes. I'm going with that one. That's pretty dope looking.
I've always built mine and built them with red eyes. Just looks terrifying at times.
That does sound kind of cool, actually. Oh, damn, you can add some crazy parts to these things. All right, let's see here.
Yeah, the little horns.
Yeah,
I've always built mine with the same horn as Cade.
I've literally never played as an exo before, so this is all new to me. Even in the first game, I was always either a human or an awoken.
Why don't you flip through so they can see some of the different options for those who haven't played Destiny?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go one by one here. There's Cade's horn. I kind of like this. You already can't see his eyes. I feel like when you see it, You ever played Metal Gear Solid? Was it Rising when you were like Raiden?
Yeah.
Yeah, my guy's kind of looks like him when his helmet's down. That's cool looking. I'm gonna go with this, but let's see what I can do for markings here. We got this, which I don't see. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's like a 7.
And we're gonna work on is try to reach the tower point at the same time. So whenever we're defending with Zavala, see if we can link up into the same lobby.
Okay. Worst case scenario, we'll meet at the farm, right?
Yeah.
God, I haven't been to the farm in like a month. Let's see what we got for color here. Oh, I like that. What do you think, Glove? Alright. Alright, guys, here we go. Warlock into the world of Destiny 2.
Let me know when your cutscene's over. I'm already sitting at the destroyed tower, the very first load-up spot.
Alright, yeah, I'm watching the cutscene right now.
Cora, if you tell me this is a practical joke, well, it kills me to say it, but I would be really impressed.
Impressing you, Cade, is the easiest thing I'll do all day.
Let's get serious, people. Zavala, this is my serious face. Can't you tell?
This is my serious face.
What have you got?
Someone or something has sabotaged the skyline.
Freaking Zavala.
And comms have been spotty for the last few hours. Every sensor beyond the wall has gone dark.
Maybe it's just the storm. Maybe it's... What do the Sephites tell you?
Nothing.
Well, that's good, right?
No. I mean, they're not there. There are no satellites.
And that's not...
That's not good.
Battle stations!
Pop that bubble, Zavala. On me.
Everyone with me, now!
Golden Gun Cade. You know what would be sick if in one of the add-ons they finally do a mission where you could see Zavala, Cade, and Ikora in a fire team?
Say that again?
What would be awesome is if, like, in like a future expansion or something, or like even if they did like a backstory or like a short video clip for YouTube or something where like you saw Zavala, Ikora, and Cade actually out as a fire team doing a mission. You know what I mean?
Like a little prelude to give us some of their background and show us how they became, you know, the little leaders.
Like how they became the greatest fire team and became all. I mean, you gotta figure one fire team became all the Vanguard leaders for the 3 classes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, if I'm not mistaken, they gave some of their background story in the Grimoire.
See, that's where I missed out in the first one. Because you had to go online to view the Grimoire. You could pick up the cards in the game, but not see the cards.
You had to use the app to figure out what they were and read the little cards, and it wasn't like anything was in order. You picked them up as you unlock certain aspects.
Yes, you do. See, we got 3 new messages and might as well check the clan while we do this. Yeah, guys, just in case you don't know, we are part of the Might as Well clan in Destiny.
Man, $20 is $20.
$20 is $20.
Repeat, tower approach. This is City Hawk 723. Anyone home? No response on any channels, even the emergency frequencies. What is going on back there? Remember when I told you that you fly too fast? Forget I said that. Fly fast.
Forget what I said. Fly fast. What up, Nick? Yeah, we're playing D2, Nick. We are doing what we like to call 2 Warlocks walk into a tower. I've never played as a Warlock character, so me and our boy Classic here are going to take 2 Warlocks from the beginning and play our way through. I am actually just landing in the tower this very second. But yes, I do play D2, and I do have a 305 Titan and a 305 Hunter as well. Alright, I'm in the tower. I just landed.
Let's get moving. We need to find Zavala.
Alright, go ahead and get to the hangar point.
I just killed my first Legion.
Once you get to the hangar aspect of it, we'll go ahead and push into the main tower.
Yeah, Nick, I appreciate you jumping from game to game and watching us, man. Definitely follow us on YouTube, zangetsu6378's Reviewer. It's definitely much appreciated. Give us a like and a follow, you know how YouTube does.
Our city will not fall.
Well, Zavala, I don't want to ruin it for you, but your city might fall just a little bit. Oh, hi, Cade.
Give me a sec.
Okay.
Zavala's doing the hero thing in the plaza. Me?
I like how he has a spade on his gun.
This is a short dick.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Ace of Spades from D1.
Well, that's because his son's name was Ace. Spoiler alert, in case anyone doesn't know, Cade had a son and was once human.
Cade's been rebuilt like 6
Nice.
times.
I'm glad you subscribed, Nick. We're glad to have you. Hang out, watch us play for a little while, man. Definitely tell your friends, share, you know, our video's growing. Thanks for opening the door, Shax. I will definitely take an auto rifle. Because I hate hand cannons. Let's see here. Do-do-do-do-do. Pushing up, da da da.
Evacuation order 77 is in effect. This is not a drill. All civilians
Are you sure this is not a drill? This is not a drill. So you're telling me just because the tower's on fire, it's not a drill? Come on now.
Let me know when you reach the hangar. I've taken down all of the ads except for the final Centurion.
Yeah, I'm shooting the Centurion right now. Hold on.
In the hangar?
I think I am in the hangar. Just where they spawn for the first time, where you walk into the room and a Centurion jumps in your face. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I'm not there yet. I know
Yeah,
exactly.
let me know once you get there. The last one I have is the Centurion, so we can finish him out around the same time and head into the tower. So, for streaming purposes, hopefully it loads us into the same tower lobby.
That would be kind of cool. I don't know if it will, but if not, all we got to do is just finish, like... Well, we'll have to end up
The
doing
first
that
two
little solo
missions.
part anyways.
Yeah.
When we get, when they decide to kick us off there. Spoiler alert if no one's seen it before. I will try not to say anything that's going to happen, just in case someone's watching this for the first time and they want to get an idea. That's why I'll watch all the cutscenes.
Look at the size of that thing. It must be their command ship.
Definitely look around, give you guys a view of what's happening. Alright, I'm glad you can jump in, Nick. We'll catch you a little bit later, bro. I'm in the hangar, I think. Where you're talking about, anyways. Yeah, we're gonna play Paladins again today.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay, my ghost keeps tagging these Cabal as Red Legion. Cora, what do you got?
They're elite, ruthless, and rumor is they have never known defeat.
Until today. Today they face Guardians.
But Zavala, they're attacking the Traveler.
The Traveler waits. We protect our people at any cost.
Alright, I'm at Zavala.
Alright, I'm pressing 3 to it now. Alright, I just came around to Zavala.
I see Mr. Teddy Bears 25 unless you changed your name.
Yeah, no luck. I'm solo out here.
Yeah, pop that bubble. Thanks for the orbs, bro. I'm about the Dawn Blade for the first time.
Don't let them pass the gate. Evac shuttles are back there.
Oh, Nova Bomb, never mind. I forgot, you don't get Dawn Blade yet.
I've got a guy named Endless Juice that ran up and got obliterated by the falling Cabal ball.
Oh yeah, see, I know I've died enough times being crushed, so I just don't run up. No, I don't need your shield, I'm good, bro. But we'll take all them orbs,
Call
though.
that Legion. Show them what Guardians are made of.
Oh, now I did almost get crushed, that was close. I don't have any assault rifle ammo, there we go. I forgot, I gotta play like I'm a level 1, you know what I mean?
But the speaker, he never made it. I'm going to look for him.
I've got the plaza. Go with Ikora. Find the speaker.
We're on it, Commander.
Alright, I'm on my way to Ikora now. Give everyone a view of what's happening here. And this dedicated sweeper bot. Oh, Ikora with a Nova Bomb.
The speaker is gone. Red Legion, you will take no more from us, and you will find no mercy in me.
Ikora, you're a beast.
Zavala,
Yeah, it just jumps up Nova bombs and ship and just rides off on it into space.
I'm sending Amanda Holiday to pick you up.
Alright, the flame guy just busted through the door. I'm pushing forward. Tip for any new players: when you see the flame guys, you aim for their tank on the back. They'll die quicker and they will explode and hurt the other Cabal around them. Just like that.
Holiday is inbound. We need that ship off the field.
Yep, I'm right where you are.
Let's see here. Oh, almost got crushed by the Cabal thing. Alright, Nova Bomb the Centurion.
Gotta love running out of ammo.
Oh yeah, in the beginning, yeah. Amanda Holiday's picking me up. She's flying me up.
Right before her. It says she's inbound. But, you know, you gotta kill the ads and that little Centurion that likes to hide behind the tree.
Zavala, picked up that guard.
Yeah, I just Nova Bomb that guy.
Alright, wipe both of them out.
Hold on back there.
There she goes.
Come on, big guy. Do something.
Picked up that Guardian you never shut up about. Of course, because I'm awesome.
All right, Guardian. Time to kick him where it hurts.
Let us know when the shields are down and we'll hit that ship with everything we got.
Huh?
That hologram could help.
How'd she die?
Take a look. Okay, the shield generator should be at the bottom of the ship.
Alright, Z, can you hear me?
King, what's your status?
Little low on ammo. Old flaming pit kept burning out. Anyone heard from Akora?
Not since you went for the speaker. Form up! On me!
We're still flicking to the laptop.
The shield generator should be straight ahead. All right, destroy the turbines. The shield should fizzle.
like that.
Heat levels rising. It's working. Zavala, we did it. The shields are down. Zavala?
Oh, hey, what's going on? Okay, well, I've been talking this whole time with my mic muted. Isn't that amazing? Thank you, Classic, for popping up. Well, I'm sitting here describing what I'm doing. Well, I just feel really good about myself now. Thanks for the heads up.
No problem.
Well, anyways, like I was saying, you went in here. You guys got the gist of it. I shot those 3 shields. We're gonna go through this door.
Headed topside. Amanda!
And we walked into a cutscene.
Yeah, this this cutscene is pretty depressing.
Yeah, this one's, I'm not gonna ruin nothing, but, if you're looking for a happy, tender moment, you're not about to see it.
How do we come back from this?
We are about to meet the main bad guy of the game, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, I should say.
Guardian, something's wrong.
Do not look at me, creature.
Oh, what's happening?
You are weak,
Something's wrong, Guardian.
undisciplined, cowering behind walls. You're not brave. You've merely forgotten the fear of death. Allow me to reacquaint you. Your kind
Did anyone else in a minute? Oh, I'll say it when it happens. I don't want to say it too soon.
and your light is mine.
Did anyone else get like, this is Sparta? This is Gaul. In case everyone didn't know, we are playing Destiny 2. Alright. Let's battle our way back to the top. Or it might be the shortest game ever. Did we die? Could you imagine Bungie? Yeah, $60, you get kicked off the tower, you fall 500 feet, and you're dead. Congratulations. Game over. That would be some sad crap.
Oh, sad. Do you know the amount of rage and lawsuits they'd get after that?
Oh my gosh. There's a fancy cutscene that is, apparently this is foreshadowing future Destiny events.
Foresight.
Not non-spoiler there, that big open mouth bass thing you seen is actually the raid. Give us a couple days and you guys should be able to see that.
So, quick question for these characters: are we going to transfer, or are we going to just truly grind?
Do you want to just grind?
it just sounds stressful.
All right, everyone that's watching, go ahead and send a comment through the PlayStation or a comment on YouTube. Let us know if you want to see us be able to transfer our weapons over from our other characters, or do you want to see a true Warlock grind all the way up?
I mean, because we've got to reach level 20 before we can do anything anyway. So.
Well, I have some lower level stuff that's a highlight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same, but that stuff's pointless to transfer, honestly.
Yeah.
Nothing's really worth transferring until you hit level 20.
If everyone wants to see what a sad guardian looks like, this is what your sad guardian looks like. You have a Traveler's Chosen damaged pistol, damaged helmet, damaged gauntlets, damaged robe, damaged boots, damaged bond. And we are 10 light right now. Or power, sorry, it's not light. I still call it light, but I don't care. I'm still calling it my light level.
I mean, in the overall aspect of it all, that's truly what it is.
I mean, that's exactly what it is. Where are you right now? You doing your slow walk?
Oh yeah, I'm creeping. Actually, I just lost myself creeping.
I tripped, and now, let's see.
Oh man, this has got to be the saddest, most agonizing part of the entire game.
This is definitely a sad way to start. Here, I'll give a slow kind of panoramic pan around of what's happening here.
Like, you really gotta wonder, like, how serious was that fall? I mean, like, as high as you were, it's not usually something you'd survive.
No, I've tried to, like, the first time I did it, I tried to turn around and look up. And, like, maybe if I could see, like, the ledge, but I couldn't. I mean, you probably fell hundreds of feet.
Yeah.
I guess I would imagine if I had to picture, I mean, if I wanted to justify it so it made sense to me, I guess, what little power our ghost had left and our armor, I guess maybe our ghost had a little power left and our armor saved us. I mean, I guess if you were just a civilian and he kicked you off, you would have died. But apparently our armor is good enough to help us with a fall.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that's why they call it damaged armor, because the fall was so severe, it broke all of the usual statistics, I guess.
Alright guys, now this right here, when I first started playing the game, you can't double jump like normal. So I was like, how in the hell can you get up here? Destiny added this wonderful thing where if you jump and you're close and you hold X, you'll pull yourself up on a ledge. The first time I was lost for 10 minutes not knowing that.
Oh, ledge grab? Beautiful
Yeah,
thing. Beautiful
yeah.
thing.
Absolutely love the music in this game. It's epic. You get a feeling of sadness and you're like, oh my, are we gonna make it? And
Yeah, those moments of triumphantness.
yeah, is this truly the end? Obviously, if everyone can see my name is zangetsu6378. So I'm going to try to rock the Dawn Blade in this as a Warlock. And every time I do it, I'm just going to yell Getsuga Tencho. Because that's all I could think of. I'll yell Bankai and Getsuga Tencho.
For those of you who don't understand the words coming out of his face, it's a Bleach reference. Quite awesome.
Sorry, I just assumed everyone knows the greatness at Ichigo Kurosaki, but Zangetsu is a reference to Bleach, where the main character, Ichigo Kurosaki, his main weapon, his Zanbakuto, is named Zangetsu. But I digress. that's for another time and on our YouTube channel where we take the time to review anime. Right now, it's all about Destiny. Oh, it's time to kill some beasts. Like in the beginning, I felt like I was really battling. Like I know I couldn't get rezzed by my ghost. I couldn't heal really. You got like no ammo.
Oh yeah, it was definitely an extreme struggle.
It's gonna be a long walk till we meet someone else. Let me tell you. I think I got one more. Oh, two more.
Yeah, the best part about the dog mission, running through these mountains.
What's that?
Well, excuse me, should I say the worst part? I mean, because you get somewhat leveling advantages by killing them, but at the same time, it's not really anything.
It really doesn't matter much, yeah.
So you can either run through, or you can sit there and spend 3-4 minutes of your life shooting them and.
I shoot the dogs. It's fun.
Oh yeah, I shoot them. But when I originally started this third class before the reset, I originally just ran through because I was like, you know what? It's taking too much of my life and too much time to kill these dogs when there's nothing real climactic about it. But this whole ledge sequence.
First time I did it, I thought I missed a jump.
Yep, I died like 4 times trying to figure out where I was supposed to go.
At the end, well, I don't want to ruin it, but up here we're gonna have to make a jump, and they let you sprint for the first time, and I sprint and I jump, and I'm like, I got this, and then I'm like, wait, I missed what? And I'm like, great, I gotta load.
The worst part about it is right before it all, they show you can ledge grab. So when you attempt to jump, you're like, I got this, no problem. Then it's okay.
Yes, because right now.
Point I actually.
Yeah, because there's no double jump at this point. All you can do is a normal jump. If you try to sprint, he sprints for like a millisecond and then stops. I think we're gonna have to fight another pack of dogs here. Yep.
Oh, I just fell off the log.
Oh, you're a little bit further than me. I'm at the second dog fight. Oh.
I think that's the first time I've ever fallen off the log.
Shooting more beasts like it's my job, dude. I keep trying to sprint like something's wrong with my sprint button. I'm like, come on now. I'm like, ugh.
I will say I do appreciate that Destiny put more story into D2 than they did D1, because D1 you're kind of just thrown in there, you're not really understanding what's going on
at all.
And like the only way to figure out what's really going on is by the Grimoire cards. Right, and again, those are sectionalized and you unlock those.
Made it by a mile? No, you didn't.
Yeah. Good thing about the Grimoire cards, I mean, it gave you some of the backstory, but again, it was fragmented because you only got the cards when you unlock certain achievements. But this one, they actually put details into the storyline, so kudos to Bungie for that.
Say hello to a new friend. This is Hawthorne. She will be playing a big part. Well, not a big part, but she will be playing a part of the rest of your Destiny life. Say hello to Lewis.
How long was Destiny 1 out before this one dropped? What, 2 years?
3 years.
And this is Lewis.
3 years?
That's
Okay.
all we got. What about you? Fit to fly? Probably gonna need one of these too. Time to make yourself useful,
Shoddy.
Guardian. All right, people, spin 'em up. Got a long flight ahead of us.
Pretty decent cutscene. Yeah, there's more story in the beginning of this game than the whole first game.
Yeah. Because you didn't meet the protagonist for the last game until you beat the story.
Mm-hmm.
See, traveler, all that I have done.
And then all that BS with the stranger. I gotta go. I'll see you. No, we won't. We'll never see you again. I like how they just pretend it never happened. People just like pretend half the stuff in D1 never happened, like it was never there.
Yeah. Like, I felt like it was a rushed concept. Like, it was a great game. Great game.
Well, it's because
But
I think because stuff got cut. Like, they had a story, then it stopped, and then it got cut, and then I felt like they just, like, pieced together, like fragmented of a story to try to make it, like, semi-make sense, but it didn't. None of it made sense.
Yeah, Destiny 1 was more so a run and gun. Like, I feel like even though they put the storyline in it, and that's what Destiny was supposed to be about, it became more so a PvP game than anything. Like, the story in D1 didn't make sense. It was useless. You didn't understand what was going on. The Vault of Glass didn't make sense. Why is this guy here? What is he doing? What is his purpose? Why are we fighting him? You know, you didn't have any of these answers.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Is this an award-winning story? No. But compared to the first one, 1000% better.
And then some.
Mm-hmm.
Playing Destiny 1 and getting the overall grasp was like starting a TV show in season 3.
Yeah. It's like watching it. It's like picking up a show in season 3 that never recaps the previous show.
Yeah, kind of like how Spartacus starts off, and then it goes Spartacus season 1, then season 2, flashbacks to before season 1.
When Crixus was young and shit, before he was a champion.
Yeah, yeah.
You're lucky I happen to know and watch that show too. So.
Well, through our friendship, I've pretty much grasped the concept that you've watched 97% of the same shows I watch.
Well, how can you not? Xena Warrior Princess showed her boobs. I mean.
Yeah. Spartacus definitely had a lot of nudity in it for it to be a gladiatorial show.
Well, that's how it was back then. Full frontal nudity, mind you. Not just boobs. We're talking about swinging wiener here, people.
Yeah, I mean, praise the bush, right?
Oh, that too. There was no razors.
There was no limits on that show.
Mm-mm.
All right, I've made it to the farm.
I think I'm about to, but then you have to do the one mission to where, obviously, we're going to try to go get our light back.
Coming up on the European Dead Zone. Gonna be our new home for a while.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Well, I mean, that is a shard of the Traveler in the back, so...
That thing? They call it the Shard of the Traveler.
Oops, okay,
just
so...
a recap for you guys. The Traveler is a big orb if you haven't played Destiny 1. It's a big floaty orb. You didn't really know what it was in D1. You just know it was a big floaty ball.
And that's where you got all your cool
background
powers.
of it. It just tells you that's where you got your powers from. It gave the Guardians their light.
And guess what?
On
in this
top
game,
of that,
you don't know what it is. It's a big floaty orb. Apparently, it's sentient though. It's alive. It has a. There's either it or something in it is aware and can make conscious decisions. Like it moves, it stops, it chooses who to share its light with. So it is alive. It's not just something that was there that we just siphon power from. And that would be, where is this big? Oh, I can't see it from here, but that would be the Shard of the Traveler. All right, guys, I'll give you a little tour of the farm. It's really empty right now. That's because they haven't opened up this social space yet. Because technically, this is still the solo part of the game where you have to go get your light back because we can't play with other people with specials because that would be crazy. But you got your postmaster here. For right now, most of the stuff's going to be done in this barn hangar here. They're not here yet, but this is where you are going to be able to pick up your weapons. You're going to have shacks. Over here is your
the arms dealer.
Yep, the arms here. You have your Cryptarch over here. And over here, oh, she's not here yet, but you will have Mrs. Tess from the Eververse. And let's go ahead and do the next part of the mission here. Because you really don't have much of a choice. All right, they're going to go ahead and give you the Dreamer's Bond, so you're going to get your first item. Whether if you're a Warlock, you're going to get a Bond. If you're a Hunter, you're going to get a Cloak. And if you're a Titan, you're going to get a Mark.
Losing my connection to the light.
Ignore how I have 99999 plus Glimmer and 2600 shards and a bunch of dust. That carries over from other accounts. It doesn't start fresh. Your money and stuff and your inventory is shared between all among three. Only your weapons are individualized unless you transfer them.
But I do not trust its pull. Like us, the shard no longer knows the light. Not since the Traveler cast it off during the collapse. For centuries it has twisted and corrupted everything around it. Where it lies is now a place of death. If you are determined to go, remember, we Guardians are no longer immortal. How could I not have known the name Gaul?
Alright, now we're going to go talk over to Hawthorne and Lewis up there. They will be our quest givers for a little while.
Pretty much your objective leaders.
Yep, they will push the story forward.
Whew. Lot of civilization. For me, at least. Of course, I've been living outside the city half my life. So, anyway, did you want to go poke around that busted-up hunk of travel? You Guardians have a weird idea of a good time. Oh well. Lewis and I know plenty about trusting your gut. So I'm not about to stop you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and let's buy some stuff. I'll buy the scout rifle, these gauntlets. You already gave me the bomb, and I will take the boots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everything they give you but the bond is stronger than what you have.
Oh yeah, because, yep, 21. I'm gonna put these boots. We're gonna slap the scout rifle on. I actually like scout rifles. The first game I did not like scout rifles, but I do in this one.
When I first got here, I started the clans as a way to make people feel.
Oop, yeah, you don't need to look at my inventory stuff right now. That's kind of a spoiler. I'll show that to you later.
And of course, to prove I was right.
A little bit of a recap. In Destiny 1, on the left side of your inventory, you have 3 different weapon categories.
Take care of yourself.
You have kinetic, energy, and power. In Destiny 1, you had primary, secondary, and heavy. D1, you could dismantle and infuse anything within the first category with anything in the first category, whether it was a auto rifle and a pulse rifle or a scout rifle and an auto rifle. Secondary were shotguns and snipers, things of that nature. Heavy was your rocket launchers and swords. On D2, not so much. With your energy, kinetic, and power weapons, you can only infuse like weapons. That's something you're going to be able to do a little later on in the game.
It's going to be a lot different.
But it definitely makes you have to put in a lot more effort than you're used to.
And you can play soccer on the farm, which is pretty cool. Alright, now that I kicked the soccer ball, let's go ahead and warp out of here. Alright, you are going to hold down the touchpad if you're on the PS4. You're going to go to Earth, hit X, and launch. Another great thing they did, no more going to orbit for everything. So now it's not like, oh, I want to do something. I leave Earth, I go to orbit, I sit in orbit, and then go somewhere. Now it's just you pick and you go straight there.
Definitely saves about 10 minutes of your life during each thing.
Oh my god. I mean, anyone that played D1 knows the pain of, like, sitting in orbit. To be honest with you,
Not only
Go ahead.
Not only did you have to load from wherever you were to orbit, then you had to load from orbit to wherever you were trying to go. Now it's all one process.
You sure you want to do this? That shard is the reason this place is called a dead zone.
We have to, Hawthorne. It's a sign.
Yeah, a sign that says dead
They call this a European dead zone, but everyone else, welcome to it. We call it it's the EDZ. No sniper rifle. Get out of here. That scout rifle looks like a sniper. Jeez.
You know, I've been all over these. Sure. I mean, nothing says come visit like a dark haunted forest.
But non-guardians aren't supposed to leave the city.
Here's the thing about city rules. They stop applying once you leave the city. There's a small gap in the wall. Hard to see, but it's there. Nobody goes farther than that. At least nobody who wants to come back.
And we're outside. Just gonna push forward. I mean, this place is horrible.
Let me know when you reach.
Hawthorne, can you hear us? Signal's dead.
Did you hear something?
Nope, but I see something. Okay, you're about to be introduced to a new enemy type in the game. I believe they're Marauders, right? Yep. You have to fight a group of them here. Just watch your back. Just back up so they don't get behind you.
Another heads up: the gear that you do have on, looks pretty decent. You know, it's kind of shiny or whatever the case is. Don't get used to that. That alters and changes very quickly.
You will be mixing and matching your gear, and you will look funny. And don't bother trying to make yourself look good for quite a while, because anything that raises your might level or your light level, will you're gonna have to equip it in the beginning. So it's not about what you like; it's about what you need to do. You will have weapons on you don't like, or a piece of armor you don't think looks good, but you have no choice. We're going to go ahead and put that kinetic on. I think that's a submachine gun. I'm not a big submachine gun. No, it's an auto rifle. Yeah, we're going to auto rifle it. That's my game right now. I'm definitely a scout rifle guy. You will definitely see what I think is one of the best scout rifle in the game once we get to that point.
The shard of the traveler.
Yeah, the beginning part of this game, it pretty much forces you to become, what's the word, acclimated to different weapons.
Oh yeah,
those of us who have played D1, we have specific weapon types that we're fond of. I'm an auto rifle kind of guy, and I love my scout rifles. I'm not so much a fan of like submachine guns or pulse rifles or hand cannons. But at the beginning of the game, because you're forced to put on those stronger weapons to increase your power level,
and so it begins.
It kind of forces you to play around with different weapons.
You are going to get aggravated. It's already started with me. Literally on my first Ingram, it dropped the same auto rifle I already have. You're going to get a lot of doubles in this game. Bungie is aware of it. They are trying to fix it. It's been that way since it came out. We've put up with it for 2 months, almost 3 now. But it will get better. There's big patches coming out soon. Season 1 is going to be ending at the end of near Christmas time. I wonder if it would let me. Hey, would it be cheating if I used the fire team medallion right now?
Yeah, because technically you don't access those until a little later in the game.
What about when Tess is actually standing there? Then can I use a fire team medallion?
I think once she's standing there, you can actually purchase them. So no, I wouldn't call it that.
Okay. So I won't do it right now. If anyone wants to know, a fire team medallion is something that boosts your XP for doing certain events. So like I'm getting 140, I probably would have got somewhere around 300 experience instead. Here's another new type. They're called Wretches. They're just a run up and shank you type kind of guy. Oh look, a bond of refuge. And even though you'll get a lot of repeats, it's because it might be stronger than the gun you had before.
The key thing in Destiny is the weapon's power level. So even though something, you may not like that type of weapon, if it gives you a stronger power level, best thing is to use it, get acclimated to it until you find something more so to your liking at a stronger level.
Hand cannons suck. Yeah,
I mean, hand cannons are great. They've got, pretty much a one-hit kill for headshots.
Oh, PvP, I don't mind a hand cannon, or PvE, but PvP, oh boy.
And I'm inverse for that. I prefer hand cannons for PvE because it's a little more to shoot the computers than it is to shoot a living person who understands how that object works.
Oh yeah, I think I said it wrong. PvP, they suck. At least in my opinion, in this game. In D1, I could rip with a hand cannon. In PvP, I could
But it's also
crucible
because
all
the
day.
hand cannons had different builds. You had hand cannons that had like a rapid fire on them, or hand cannons that were hit so strong it was like getting shot by a shotgun. So it allowed you to play hand cannons in different forms.
Get away from me. I should be at this point, especially if you're a new Destiny player, you should be stopping all the time when it's safe to re-equip your stuff. I'm not. I'm waiting a second. I should be able to tough it out. Alright, here's a big moment, guys. Pretty soon, you'll see me and Classic on the screen at the same time.
This is why we were led here. I haven't been this close to the Traveler's Light since... Do you feel it?
Since what? See, they do that all the time. They're like, they're about to say something wicked cool, and then they just stop. They're like, this reminds me of that time, and then it's like, they don't talk about it.
Do you feel it? The light is back. We're back.
I like that you get your light back, and I understand why it happens, but I would have liked maybe a little more struggle. Maybe go a little bit longer without your light.
Yeah, and in the process of getting it back, it's having pretty much unlimited use. Oh
yeah, they're like, oh yeah, here's your special, by the way. Spam the hell out of it in the beginning. Here's wells of light everywhere for you. Alright, I'm a man of my word. Ready? Ban Kai Getsuga Tencho! This is Dawnblade. You are going to jump around. You are going to shoot flaming projectiles out of your sword. Why they gave it to the Warlock and where they came up with the ability, I don't know, but it is cool looking. Each subclass, each person has a new subclass: Titan, Warlock, and Hunter this time around.
Originally, you had Golden Gun. Well, for the Hunter, you had Golden Gun. What is it? Night Stalker and Blade Dancer.
Blade Dancer.
Now for the Hunter, you have Golden Gun, Night Stalker, and Arc Strider.
Arc Strider, yep.
For the Hunter, for the Titans, you had Striker. Ooh, what was the Titans' third class on the last one?
They had hammers.
Yeah.
And they had Bubble.
Hammer of Soul, Defender, and Striker were the 3 Titan classes. Now you've got Hammers of Soul, Striker, and Sentinel.
Yep.
Which replaces the Defender class. For Warlocks, you had Stormcaller. What was the Nova Ball one called?
Void.
Yeah, Void Walker.
Gatsuga Tencho.
The Solar one was. I'm playing this for so long, it's slipping my mind.
Welcome to level 2, Guardians. Alright. I'm done with the mission. I'm done with Spark. Are you?
Yeah, same here. I'm back at the farm. So if you want, you can join me.
Alright, I will send you an invite in 1 second. Oh. I'm in orbit. So, as you can see, I have many hours into Destiny 2. So does Classic, but roughly the whole intro of the game is we're about an hour and 2 minutes into the stream. And that's with cutscenes. You cut the cutscenes out, maybe about 40 minutes. And then you're in and you'll be playing with other people. So granted, maybe it's your first time, you die, you're not so proficient, you're not an FPS person, maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, but that's about it. Now we were on our way back to the farm, the place we were before, which was very empty. Now when we land, let's see if everyone notices a difference.
And again, your Warlock will go from looking pretty decent to looking pretty crappy.
Yeah, pretty much. Helmet always on. I'm a helmet on.
Show them the upgrade tiers.
Oh yeah, let's see here. Well, I'll wait till we land. I'll let you guys see what it looks like. We'll land in the tower for the land. I keep calling it the farm. The tower's gone. The farm. We'll land in the farm, and we'll see what happens. Alright, if you notice a difference, there is quite a few more people here. We are gonna, again, you want to play with someone, you're gonna hold down your touchpad, or go over the roster, go to our boy Classic right here, we're gonna go invite the fire team. We are gonna send him an invite as soon as it wants to, there we go.
You can also join in the exact same way.
Yep, you can just say join fire team too. That's just another option. Let's see here. Let's see, we are at the
Says your destination is full, you gotta go to orbit for me to join.
Is it?
Give me 1 second, let me try it through the invite. That was me trying to do it through the game.
Oh, there might be too many people in the farm. The farm social space does fill up. I can't remember. I think it's like 24 people maybe.
Yeah, your farm is full. So once you go ahead and finish doing what you're doing, I finished talking to everyone I needed to here.
All right. We're going to go talk to Shax. Now, if you have a blue icon over their head, that means it's going to be a quest. Now, unlike the first game, they don't play around with you. As soon as the intro's done, you have access to the Crucible. And I have coins for my other characters, but I'll just hold on to that. So now you have, in this game, you have what's called milestones. Now listen, the first time I played this, it's very important that you understand to save your milestones. Milestones will give you things called powerful gear. Powerful gear are luminous engrams. Luminous Ingrams are the only thing in the game that level with you. Exotic, legendary, and everything else is static when it drops. So, you want to save your Luminous and your milestones for when you're higher levels to get higher level gear. This will help you break the barrier, which is somewhere around the 265 level. We really won't see it today, but tomorrow or the next day we'll hit 265, and you'll see that things are just going to slow right down. But with the Luminous Ingrams, we will be able to speed things right back up by holding them. We're going to go talk to Hawthorne over here.
Look at you. You got your light back. I don't know how you do
We'll
it.
see what she's got to say.
I'm glad. Because we're going to need it. There are a lot more survivors out there, and they need our help.
And literally at this point, we are open to do what we want, when we want at this point. Not every planet is open, but if we just want to go to the EDZ and level up and do public events. Well, nope, I can't even say that. We're going to have to go to the EDZ, and we're going to have to meet Devin K. And after we meet Devin K, he will teach us a few things, and then we will be able to everything's open at that point. Public events, new things called adventures, lost sectors. We'll go through all that in a minute. Wait, let's go ahead and check out some of the gear we got, because I literally did not look at any of it, so I'm not going to buy nothing if I don't know what I got here. Not paladins at the moment, Nick. Maybe in a couple hours we're gonna just finish the stream for Destiny right now. Let's see. Right now we have a 22 auto rifle on. The scout rifle is no bueno, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. In the beginning, because it's so weak and they're whites, you're not gonna get mod parts when you break them down. You're only gonna get glimmer, but that you will eventually end up getting parts for, just like in D1. Let's see. Like, here's a hand cannon that's way better than this. Boo. But we gotta do it. Now I'm a 17 power. Here's let's see. We're gonna jump up to a 24. Let's go over to our armor here. We still have our damaged helmet on. It'd be nice to get a new helmet. Let's see. That's a 23. We'll disassemble that. That's a 10. That's a 24. It's way better. Even though it doesn't look nearly as cool. That's the same. That's 24. Alright, if you see your subclass glowing, that means you have a point to assign. We are going, in this one, a Warlock. Okay, all three classes have a special ability. A Titan pops a shield or a barricade. A Warlock will pop a rift, which is either healing or empowering, which will raise your damage. And a Hunter has sidestep, to where if you double tap, he will leap to the side and get out of the way, and you could refill your ammo, or you could also turn invisible. So right now we went ahead and we got healing rift, because in the beginning that's gonna be what we need. That's gonna help us out the most. Let's see here. We're gonna talk to Hawthorne, make sure she has anything better than what we're wearing already. I'm not sure. Let's see. How much is 24? I'll take the scout rifle, I suppose. That's a 28. I'm wearing a 23. I'll take that. That's a 26. That's 27. All right. So now here we go again. Like I just said, I just literally broke everything down, equipped what we found in Ingram's, and now I went into Hawthorne, and what she has is already better. So we're going to do it again. Prepare to do this over and over and over and over again. But that's the fun of Destiny. It's the grind. Alright, we will go like this. Alright, I'm a 24 light. I am going to go ahead and pop a fire team medallion. Well, it's right here. It says, for everyone knows, fire team medallions. The strongest guardians are those who stand together. Increased XP gains and loot for you and members of your fire team, or match for strikes, public events, and Crucible. And it lasts for 4 hours. Also, in this one, you get what are called scouting reports, to where you were able to see all treasure chests that are spread across the planet, and there are a lot of them. This one is for, of course, I don't have one for the one planet we have.
I may have. Give me one moment.
I have one for Io, Nessus, and Titan, but I don't have one for EDZ.
I've got one for all of them.
All right,
I've got 2 for EDZ, so.
All right, great. Okay, so, and I think that's about about all we could do here. So we're gonna hold down our director. We are going to go to Earth.
Give me a moment. I'm returning to orbit. That way I can join with you.
No problem. We are going. This map is obviously very closed right now. There's only one fast travel point. We are gonna fast travel. Oh wait, actually, I'll wait for you to join me in orbit first. Yeah, you're right.
No, you're fine. I can join now. Your farm opened up a little.
All right, you ready for me to start to jump out of here?
Still being connected.
There you are. Okay, you joined our fire team. And Classic has joined the fire team. Select and to the EDZ we go. Oh look, nice emblem, same level as me. Who would have thought, right? Exactly the same light level.
Yeah. I picked up my little emblem from the vault. Couldn't help it.
Oh, I could, I suppose. I guess that's not cheating. Next time I go to the farm, I'll probably grab a different card because I don't want to look at this card the whole time.
Yeah. And you can also get your emotes there too, so you can show them a little.
Oh yeah, I definitely have generic emotes on. That's no bueno. I'm gonna have to change that. All right, we are gonna be landing on the EDZ in a second, and we are gonna go meet our planetary contact and the vendor for this planet, Devin K. It doesn't do this every time you land. This is just like a one-time thing.
Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the old town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devram K.
Well, Ikora, I think I'll do just that too. Come on with the low times.
By the way, Destiny normally doesn't take this long to load into places. It probably just screwed it up a little bit because I was traveling to you and you traveled to the EDZ, so.
Yeah, and it's also our first time coming here. Hey, you know what? There's a public event. Perfect timing. There's a public event right here. It's already in progress, and they've made a heroic, so we get to join in on it.
I have full confidence in you.
This is called Still in the Glory.
Yeah, well, we just happened to come in. They literally, this is going to end in about 2 seconds. They just won the event. And because of that, I leveled up.
I leveled up to level 3.
Me too. Alright, we're going to open this chest. We're going to grab this Ingram.
Someone worth knowing, and I flatter myself that I might be the same to you. Stop by.
Alright, let's go see Devin K, I suppose. Let's go get it over with. Let's go meet our planetary vendor.
Oh, Warlock's jumps are so awful.
Yeah, I didn't make the jump either. I'm just gonna run around.
You just gotta double tap instantly.
They float very slowly. And here is Devin K. Oh yeah, I forgot. I can see all the treasures on the planet while this is on anyways.
Devin K, the 8th at your service. City militia.
Just a heads up if you guys aren't planning to create new characters. Or, you know, secondary, or third-rate characters. You can also,
even though I happen to be a damn good shot, the Fallen are giving me a double of a turn.
just dismantle any weak weapons that you dislike or whatever.
Yeah, just get rid of it. You don't need to hold on to it. I mean,
It just takes up space that you're probably going to need later in life.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need it in this game. Alright, I'm up to a 33 light now.
You're at 33. Oh, you bought something from him?
I bought Devin K. Yeah, you definitely want to go in there and buy what he has.
Yeah, it's Pulse rifles at 37, which is way higher. Shotguns at 37, way higher. Not a fan of snipers, it's a 38, but we'll leave it.
Now, see, now just so you know, that's the big difference here. Like he's saying, now all his stuff is 37s. All my stuff from him are 38s. So it just shows you it's not the same for everyone. This game does change quite a bit.
Yeah. So what did you get your power level up to?
I am a 33.
Yeah. So the difference between you picking some of your items and me picking some of my items, I could probably reach 33 by putting on the sniper that he has.
Yeah,
actually, let's go ahead and check that out.
Yeah, I put the shotgun on. Yeah, guys, hopefully shotguns were not your thing in the first game, because in this one, they are considered heavy in power. So are snipers. I know it's different, but there's a look at herself.
Definitely upsetting.
It's different.
Oh, also with the shaders for the character, it's not just equip one shader and it changes all your gear items.
Oh god.
Now you have the option to put shaders on weapons and each individual piece of gear: helmet, chest piece, arms, boots. Yeah. But you also have to have the right amount to get a full outfit. So it's going to be quite tedious at first to figure out what exactly... Oh, there's a chest right outside this door.
Oh yeah, look at that.
If you guys are seeing it on his screen, these things called EDZ tokens. They're pretty much currency for each planet.
We will show you, I think it will let us do it. Alright, right here on this wall, if you see this symbol, that means Lost Sector, which means nearby you will find an entrance that always goes down normally. And at the bottom of it, you will find a yellow enemy, and after you kill him, there will be a chest there with some pretty good loot. In the beginning, it's definitely worth doing. Later on, it becomes kind of tedious, and you're not really going to get much.
Yeah, the best way to remember is a Lost Sector is pretty much a loot cave.
Guess I got Tencho!
Where'd you run off to? There he goes. Get a grenade.
I'm gonna pop a healing rift. There we go. And now, see, that guy is called a high value target, and if you kill them, it will spawn a chest near them. Alright, let's go ahead and go in the Lost Sector. Alright, it will say Lost Sector discovered. You'll see a little symbol in the bottom so you know you've made it. God, I don't like pulse rifles very much.
Well, I've got an auto as a secondary. Well, no, it's a submachine gun.
I have a hand cannon as a secondary. I don't want to talk about it. Or a sidearm, whatever. I can't wait. Oh my gosh. Can I not hop through this? What the? There we go.
Oh.
Oh, I missed. There we go. And there, right there, would be our yellow guy. Let's go ahead and throw a grenade at him. Oop, that didn't go well. Let's try that again. Got no long distance heavy. I'm gonna shoot this Vanguard up here.
I'll go ahead and pop a. Actually, no, we don't need a healing rift.
Nah, we're alright. I don't need healing rift. I'm just gonna try to go in shotgun a few times.
My pulse rifle's eating them alive, so.
Oh, oh. Now I need a healing rift. Oh, he got me. My first death. I got brave. If it was one-on-one, I could have got him. Oh, get away from me! Out of my face, bro. He's gonna get me. He is just on me.
Where you at?
Like right with the dude.
It's oh, there you go. Don't forget your melees are somewhat OP at this stage.
Ugh!
Feeling Earth right behind you.
Alright, might as well finish it with a gun I hate. There we go. And now he dies, and this chest right here near Classic will become unlocked. Normally this is locked. And I'm a level 4.
I just made it level 4.
Alright, we got a minute. We'll be safe from enemies, so we'll be able to check out what we got. Okay, that's not as good.
Lower level, higher level, higher level.
30.
Higher.
Oh, yeah. Dang, that's a jump and a half.
Yeah, I just made it up to 38.
41. I got 3 greens already.
I've got 3, technically 4. We count the ghost. And originally in D1, the color scales let you know the rarity and the power level. Green is common, blue is rare, purple is legendary, and yellow is exotic. In D2, the powers of those items differ, so you may have a white that's stronger than a green. Just get used to it.
It's not guaranteed. Alright. Let's see what we got going on out here now. Oh, the guys are back. There's a chest on me, Classic. See, in the beginning, there's actually points they're running around and just killing people. Alright, what does Devin K want us to do? Alright, let's go ahead and just get it over with. There's only one here. These are called adventures. These are new to Destiny 2. This first one is kind of a mandatory that will open up adventures for the rest of the game. He's going to show you the world, teach you about a lost sector that we happen to run in already. Go ahead, follow the markers. You're gonna have some scannables. Gonna use your ghost.
This is a house of
Judgment sigil. We used to work with a fallen who flew this banner.
Curious.
Good old Prison of Elder
Warren seems
days.
to have put this up as a bit of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there. Bit of a story to them.
He already knows where he's going, but he's gonna teach us what a lost sector is.
Going out here. See if you find a
Oh, no, you gotta find the cache first. There are hidden caches, there are normal chests, and ones that look gold, those are called regional. is a regional chest.
Very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church.
Now they're going to show us what a lost sector is. That's this.
Devrin, where did this symbol come from?
And now this would be a lost sector below the church.
Put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special.
I got my alt too, so. Oh, if I say alt, that's just a gaming terminology for super special, whatever you want to call it. We call it alt. That's the geeky technical name for it, I
I
suppose.
believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
One thing you're going to want to do is reload at every possible chance. Worst is when you get caught reload.
Bankei! Getsugatencho! Get him. Getsugatencho! There it is. Alright, big guy's down. We're going to clear the ads. Ads are additional enemies in the room. We call them ads. These are terms you're going to have to get used to. You are going to hear a lot of them. If you're going to be a real Destiny player, these are terms you're going to hear people say all the time. Pick this up, get new stuff, and find our way out of the lost sector.
Treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime,
He wants us to open up our director.
Come on back up to the church tower.
He's showing you that if you hold L2, you have milestones. So your while you're in the story part, it will show you what your next story mission is and where it is. He wants us to warp back, but we're just gonna walk up. It's right here. Classic, you warped, didn't you?
On the way.
I'm just gonna wrap around and go back up, and now we're out. Alright. We're gonna go back. We're gonna talk to Devin K real quick. Actually, I'm gonna check my stuff first before I talk to Devin K.
Hello there.
Okay, that's way better, obviously. Okay.
I cannot afford to be distracted. I do hope you understand.
Thank you, an auto rifle finally. Okay, I'll take that. Can't wear that, that's a level 5. Let's add our point to our Dawn Blade. Now we have our next jump. Jump while airborne to activate a glide. Start at an airborne drift with a strong initial boost of speed. Alright.
Eyes open.
We'll talk to Devin McKay here.
Welcome back. This time I did make tea for you, but I see.
This is a signal item.
Perhaps if you were a mite quicker. Right, the beacon.
Now we can buy new
We've
stuff.
encountered a bit of a setback. Hawthorne has placed the last relay on the mountain above the
I don't think any of this is
even
better
from
than
that
what I
height, the
have.
signal
38.
still doesn't have the range we expected.
Try the last 2 items.
Regardless, this signal booster should solve
Nope,
our
they're
problem.
weaker. I think the only thing better is the 49 shotgun. No, the 50 shotgun, but that's a level 5. I'm just not gonna buy it for one because I already have a sniper rifle that's way stronger than that. I just have to level up one more time. Granted, I mean, the difference between a brand new player and me is I don't have the struggle when it comes to Glimmer, but let's see here.
Yeah, so I've managed to get myself up to a 48 power level.
I'll tell you in 1 second.
Oh, did you see the little loot chest over here?
Where are you?
Right above you.
was just there. I didn't see nothing. Ah. What loot chest?
You don't see one right here?
Nope, there's nothing there for me. I was just up here. I didn't see nothing.
One of the regional ones. Little yellow boxes.
Oh yeah, see, I don't see that. Now, there's usually one. Let's see.
There's normally one inside this bus is where I've seen them at.
Yeah, there's one in the bus. There's one over where I am, but I don't see it. But you could also, if you just hold down your director, and if you were to look at your map, the lost.
Yeah,
these are the
I
lost
saw the
symbols
one
I
that was
talked
over
about.
here in the corner.
And these symbols here are regional chests.
Yeah, and there's a loot chest right here.
Classic. Yes, that I see. All right. Did you use your scouting report, or are you just using your ghost?
No, that's the scouting report.
Oh, okay.
I activated it when I was on the farm right before we got
Ransack
together.
Vandal over here. Let's kill him so we can. This yellow guy here will give us a chest when he dies. Thank you, Mr. Level
He stopped
20.
running away. One thing different about D2 and D1, for the high value targets, you don't have to even kill them or do any damage to them for you to get something from them.
Just be around.
That only works for public events. Public events, you have to at least kill an enemy or do something for you to be able to access the chest. But as far as the high value targets, as long as you're in the area, it will go ahead and give you what you whatever loot you can acquire from it.
Yes, it will.
Sometimes you'll get engrams with stronger gear. Sometimes you just get the planet's currency. So since we're on EDZ, they're EDZ tokens. The other planets you have IO.
There's a chest in here where I am.
Yeah, I see it.
Careful, that guy might be around the corner again.
And nothing in here. Let's go check. Yeah, with us being lower levels, you're going to see EDZ tokens are going to be the primary unless we're doing public events. Public events will tend to give you decent gear. It's one of the fastest ways to level in the game. A lot will tell you just running through the story missions will make you level up faster, but the best bet is to actually have a fire team of 2 or more, up to 3, and focus on doing public events with a fire team
That you
medallion.
just seen us pick up, that was a dust shard. That is a collectible. That is also currency for planet specific, just for the EDZ. Let's pull open the director. Let's see if we have a public event going on. We don't. So let's go.
Do that. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe out this little group of people up here.
All right. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and just start the next story mission and just push it forward. Because they're going to open up a new point to the map for us. We're way above. As you can see, just playing the game normally and not doing a lot of extra, the recommended light for this is 30. We're already closer to 60. So, I mean...
No, Beats is online.
Who is?
Beats.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. I'll go ahead and send him a message and see if he wants to participate.
Yeah. He has to be new, though.
Yeah, so, but you know, he's not really a fan of Warlocks anyway. He's a hunter guy.
Yeah, I doubt it.
But I'll go ahead and send him a message and see if he does want to participate, you know. Since we're both doing it, it'll make the process a little easier. Step off to the side, get somewhere safe.
There's a captain over here. Beats joined our fire team. Oh, I have the chat set to private. Tell him I'll open it up in a second. I know, Beats. I know it's private. Relax. I'll just change it to 3 Warlocks walk into a tower. Party settings, public. I'll send him an invite, and then as soon as he's in, I'm gonna make it private again.
This handsome fellow here is a hunter class.
A very high level. We are. Oh God, he's got my favorite. That is my favorite scout rifle, named the Nameless Midnight. Monsieur Beats, what up?
What's up?
What's
So
up?
I have a new character as a Titan.
What level is he?
Like 2 or some shit. Like I barely did anything with him. I could switch to him real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Oh, we'll wait for you.
Alright. Alright, give me a sec.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna make the.
Character I haven't done anything with.
All right. I'm gonna make the chat private.
Sit down, Samantha. Julian, you sit right there in the big chair. Julian, right here.
Yeah, we're streaming.
Of course you are. Actually, my character's level 1.
And you?
Oh. Wow, we're
so you
almost
probably
5
still
quickly.
have you gotten your super form yet?
Let me see.
Unlock the farm?
I think I've done. I don't know what the fuck I've done.
You got your light back, right? You got your special.
You n'avez pas le privilège sur qui peut jouer à l'activité. Yeah, I can't join you guys yet. With this character, I don't have anything.
All right, go.
I don't even have a
Go ahead.
super.
All right, go
You
do
can
your
either
super.
start him or start a warlock and get to your super point, and then whenever you can, we'll join back up.
Because we're only on EDZ.
We'll run the beginning.
Alright, well, let me just do whatever it is I need to do.
Yeah, because you can this way
Yeah,
you
it
can
says
skip
I
all
need-
the cutscenes and get right back to us.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right,
I'll
you
just
can
do
stay
that
in the
real quick
chat if
because
you
I
want.
want to start this Titan. Of course I'm going to stay in the chat. Samantha, why you eating my chips?
Because it's not cake. That's
I
why.
was eating all my food, man. Like,
Yeah, for those of you that have been watching,
she just stole my sandwich.
Measy and Beats all have kids.
Yeah. And we still get to play video games somehow. Isn't it great?
Yes.
Yeah. That's because my kids watch me.
In the same way as our age group go. Z's got the oldest kid, Beats has the second oldest, and I've got the youngest with the Beats.
Well, you are the youngin' out of the 3 of us, so.
Oh man, my Titan got a booty on her.
And
I
a
didn't
female
know.
Titan. All right.
Yeah, I got a female Titan. Yeah, she got a nice big old booty, man. Damn.
Well, hurry up and shake your ass over to this fire team then.
Those of you that are offended by vulgar language, we don't use it much, but
We'll
it
try to
does
curb our
happen.
tongues, but we are gonna probably drop a swear here and there. Especially if things go bad and I start dying, you will hear swearing. People don't worry, I don't have Tourette's, but sometimes I get a little angry. People seem to like it in the stream when I do that. I don't like myself when I do that. So.
I find it kind of humorous. But
yeah, well, I'm not playing.
that's also,
I'm not
you know,
playing sweaty PvP players, so I probably won't get that angry. So.
Yeah, you'll hear WTFs getting dropped left and right once the game gets stupid.
Anyone that's joined us on our anyone that joins us on our normal Paladin stream will know that we all drop a swear every now and again.
No, yeah, I'm swearing all the time. Yeah, it's ducks.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I feel like us dropping the swear bar or cussing here and there and our random life noises in the background adds a bit of humanity to the stream.
Yeah,
who wants those guys that are not too many people have the time to sit in the basement somewhere with no external background noises. Oh, level 5,
right.
look at that.
Yeah, me too. All I get is basically my family knows when I'm streaming. They're pretty conscientious and they try to whisper. They don't come in. My daughter don't pop in the room yelling and stuff, you know.
Oh, well, you guys lucky, because I do not have that luxury.
Well, you know, luxury, it depends on how you look at it, you know. We've all seen my son randomly in the background decide he wants to start laughing, playing, giving dad kisses, or whatever the case is. My son's one, for you guys who are listening.
I'm going to try to see if I can join you guys now.
You have your special?
Lets me. Nope.
Yeah,
I guess I have to do that.
You have to. You can't join us without your alt.
Alright.
Again, but we're still in the beginning phases of it all. So once you get it, we'll run through those
we were glory. The second we popped into the EDZ, literally right next to us in the cemetery, they were in the final step of the heroic strike for the glimmer drill, and we got it.
Oh wow.
We stepped onto it at 89%. Everyone was dead, and then we leveled up. So like we were on the EDZ for 2 seconds, and we leveled up to level 3.
Wow, that's crazy.
It doesn't always work like that, people. But
reaching so hard for my chips, Samantha, falling all over the floor. She is literally reaching so hard, man.
You will hear me say the word Jesus a lot, but I will try to correct myself. I don't like to use the Lord's name. I find it acceptable.
Certain situations dictate.
Oh yeah, I won't be dropping horrible things. Like I mean, dang, there's a lot of shanks in here.
Yeah, SOB isn't a phrase that comes up quite often. It's more so what the fuck, WTF or. That's it.
I'm gonna mute myself until I'm able to join you guys.
Alright, no problem.
Alright.
Oh, alright, you're gonna stop here because this beam will kill you.
No, watch this. Aha.
Oh!
Now,
I took more damage than you did.
These ones, on the other hand.
Yeah,
let's see how far I can make it.
Oh no! Oh, you son of a bitch! I could have just shot him. Alright, or you could do it the way Classic did it, which would be the wrong way. You can go around the sides, and then you just shoot these things right here sticking out of the ground.
Woo. One actually got me at the end.
Yeah, normally you can shoot one and they all blow up. Well, we can leave them for
Or if you throw a grenade. Yeah, usually the best way to get around that is by throwing a grenade, but those of us who have played it before and didn't want to add a little spice to the life, just try doing a little silly stuff here and there.
Call the elevator.
Well, I've got stronger gear I haven't put on yet.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not stronger.
Hello to something you'll be seeing a lot. Here's a servitor.
It's definitely one of the most disliked of enemies in the game.
Yeah, they're a little aggravating because they are going to make people invincible like this. It's dead.
Oh, that one is. There's still the one. Actually, you know what?
Yeah, go ahead. I got my alt too just in case. I'll save it. And if you see gear on the floor and you can't get to it, don't worry. It goes to your postmaster, so you're not going to lose it. So don't worry about making like a dangerous dash to the Ingram.
Well, sometimes the dangerous dash makes it fun.
Well, if it's a yellow, I'm running for it. But I mean, oh, you live, Mr. Vandal, and you healed. How did the Vandal heal itself? There you go. There comes another servitor.
Yeah, there's one up here by me. I'm just pretty much standing in the healing rift and don't want a damage phase to it. Actually, you know what? I'm out of grenades.
There we go. Here's the boss
Isn't
one.
there one final one? Yeah.
I'm gonna get to Gatencho this one. There we go. Alright, we can pop a few of these.
That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job.
Great way to level up.
Oh yeah.
And then again with the fire, one thing that'll help you level up fast. The reason we're leveling up as fast as we are.
I forgot to say that.
Yeah. He's got one fire team medallion activated, as do I. On top of that, if you are close to the person in your fire team, you both receive XP for whatever kills you get. So even if I kill something, he'll still get a reward for it as far as an XP point because he's in the vicinity of you.
I don't know. I hate when I power slide and I use my ability. Oh, here comes another server. Oh, we can shoot it from here. I can hand cannon this dude.
Pulse rifle for the win.
Reloading. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Give me a shot through the window. There it goes. There's a grenade! Uh-oh! Like, my grenade got more us than them, but whatever.
I got them all at the end.
There'll be a few to pick off up here, yeah.
Little douchebags on the ledge.
Oh, look, he dropped an Ingram. Oh!
Oh.
Where'd he come from?
The guy who just slammed up against the cage?
Yeah. That doesn't always happen, but Destiny, funny things will
that
happen
was
in this game.
definitely a first.
You got a healing rift?
Yeah.
There you go.
I think we left it.
Oh, it did. Son of a... Well, that's not supposed to happen either. This floor is definitely tangible. I swear we're standing on it.
What do you think, Destiny? It's got a lot going on in the coding to make everything move and happen. Might have just forgot that one little aspect. I doubt they expected people to use a healing rift while on the elevator.
Finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
You're a fancy pants hawk lady.
Thing I've ever heard
Yeah, just a heads up. CPUs in the game, NPCs. They do have, some of them do have their own personalities.
Yeah, they're not
is
too
my
bad.
favorite.
Obviously, Cade steals the show, but...
Yeah, Cade's the best. But,
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right.
The Hawk owes you money, is that what you're telling me?
Now, if I read the manual right, there's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive. If we leave now, we...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone.
she's just so dreary.
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
And her shotgun, I mean, her sniper is huge.
A little bit.
Yeah, another heads up for you people watching. The weapons in this game aren't really extremely realistic. Obviously, there's a lot going on that isn't realistic in the game, but the weapon sizes is one of those things. You've got like anime-sized weapons, you know, stuff that's in no way should a human be able to wield. It happens.
If anyone remembers,
Oh,
this
man.
is what is the speaker from the first game. He is the one that talks to the traveler, or talks for the traveler, not to the traveler. They make that very clear that he doesn't actually talk to it. He's just like its ambassador. I hope we find out more of what the Traveler actually is, because later on we're gonna get up close to the Traveler, not on it, but like closer to it, and you'll see like there's like moving parts of mechanical gears inside of it. It's like I don't know what it is. Like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's a machine and someone's inside of it, but it's planet-sized. I mean, it's
about the size of Earth.
I have Sentinel. That's what it gave me first.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to use this fucking shit.
You throw it. Your melee will be like you got like a sword throw. You can throw your shield once, like Captain America in the beginning.
Oh wow, Sentinel is great. Holy shit.
That was my first class.
There you go. There goes the damn bomb.
Oh, grenades are back. Oh, I can double jump again. Holy shit.
Well, those of you listening in, that's where most of our vulgarity is going to be from. There you go.
Gary. Anyone that watched the lead up to Destiny trailers knows that Cade calls Gaul Gary.
Shit,
So he was always Gary to me from now on. And there is your first pretty much EDZ mission. And we will be returning again. I would assume eventually 2 ships will probably show up on the screen, maybe.
Oh wow, look at that.
Alright, so for some reason Destiny is glitching just a little bit today. Normally there's 2 ships here. There we are. A little late than never, but whatever. And back in the EDZ we are, and public events are everywhere now. Let's go ahead and stand over here and do this public event. What is really nice in this game, when you get to a public... Oh, there's a chest right over here. When you get to a public event, you will run up to the flag. And when you run up to the flag, it will say, rally the flag, and look what it does. Instantly gets your super.
And it refills your ammo.
High value target. Oh, I'm getting blasted. Oh, what's happening? Oh my gosh. Healing. Rip. Say hello to phalanx. They are very annoying early in the game. They will block all your shots. They will get in your way. And if you think you can be cheeky and get up and melee them, they will bash you so far backwards with their shield, you won't know what hit you.
I'm pretty sure someone invisible was just near us.
I just meleeed them. They're dropping right on us, though. Watch out. Alright, we are just going to
When
run
you
around.
run out of ammo, melees are your lifesavers.
Especially as a Warlock, you will be tearing people up.
Yeah, it's like a shotgun.
And if you guys are in here and you need a break and you need to get away and you're about to die or something, let me try this one more time. This church is a safe zone. Just don't stand where the enemy could like see you like this. But look, I mean, he's right here. He won't mess with you. I mean, I shot him first, but... Alright, let me check my gear out real quick. I got a bunch of drops. 50.
Same level. Oh, this is slightly higher. Oh, guess what? Z, I got a hand cannon.
Ooh, not my favorite. That's That's my secondary. I've one in my energy slot right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ah, if I upgrade my phone to the iPhone X today, it would only cost me $150.
No one wants the iPhone X. Well, I mean, there are, of course, people who want it, but I don't.
Petit chapeau rouge.
You just swear at me?
Alright. I believe I can join you guys now
Go ahead,
that I
join
have my ultimate. But yeah, I need to talk to Hawthorne real quick, so
yeah,
you talk to
Go
her
ahead and do
real
what you gotta
fast.
do at the farm. Once you
Yep.
come back to the EDZ, we'll take a little sad clip note, run you through the same missions we just did. That way we're all on the same page. Except for like light level and actual game or character level, since we'll be replaying, so we'll get extra XP.
You'll get some cake after you use the pot, Samantha.
Cake?
I just sit in this corner spinning in circles while Beach does whatever.
Well, public
These
event
kids are
starts in a
cake
minute
fiends,
15.
man.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me know when I start. I'm probably gonna make people dizzy if they look at my screen. Actually, look at my screen. See how long you can
I'm
stare
just
at it
gonna
before
run
you get dizzy.
around, show people what the EDZ looks like, see if there's any chests laying around overweight.
Yeah, just look at it. It's annoying. It's making you dizzy.
I just realized I have the same amount of money I had before.
Of course you do.
Doesn't bother
It's
your
account
eyebrows?
linked.
Other character.
Yeah, it's account linked.
No, yeah, look at it. Directly at it. 40 seconds. What about that?
Apparently, I just got disconnected from Destiny some kind of way.
Hey, there's a... Oh, it just disappeared. Damn it, there's a high value chest in here.
We've got 2 level 20s over here waiting for the public event.
Oh, good.
Well,
So we're
apparently
gonna...
I didn't get disconnected.
Good, so we're gonna go ahead and try to make it heroic. Whoever doesn't know, when it's their first time. Hey, come to me, Classic. There's a ransack vandal over here.
So my light level is currently at, I think I'm gonna be like maybe 23.
Did you just Nova bomb?
Maybe.
Nope, that was the other guy.
Oh, nice. Alright, so
Yeah, we're both
everything
low.
is either normal or heroic. So you have to meet certain requirements within it to make it heroic. And this one, this is the glimmer drill. After a few seconds after it starts, it will go ahead and spawn a little drill that will be flickering glimmer up to this thing right here. We'll show you what it looks like in a minute. It's going to be almost more classic, where this dead body is right here pretty much, but we'll show you. You have to just, yep. You have to destroy this at all 3 spots, and then it will become heroic.
Alright, I'm about to talk to Devram.
They still think they can out.
See if you can join in on us, and if it allows you to talk to him from where we are.
I think I might be able to join in after I talk to Devram, because that'll open up the EDC.
And then right here, we're going to go ahead and blow this thing up before we kill everybody. I'm level 6 already. He's got the Sins of the Past on, so we're going to blow this thing up in like 2 seconds.
How do you have Sins of the Past on at level 5?
I don't. There's a level 20 with us, remember?
Oh.
I can't stop other people from doing the public event with us, but they can come right in and help us if they want.
It's back here.
Yep. They're always
I
spawning
tried
the
to
same
jump
3
on and
spots.
steal a ride.
There are sparrows in this game. You will not see one for a very long time, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're not gonna.
Very long
We're not
time.
gonna get you on the fresh start process by picking up stuff that missed the game.
Yeah, I mean, I could just transfer a sparrow over, but I'm not going to do that because we're going to show you what it's like to play the game from the beginning. Now it's heroic. There's going to be a circle here with a pile of glimmer, and we're going to have to hold it down to 100%. Well, he does Getsuga Tencho. Oh! singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star in French?
Yeah, chante avec moi s'il te plaît. Yeah, sing with me if you please.
Whoever doesn't know,
Whatever.
Beats is a smart American that ran away to France to live.
I was smart enough to peep a French booty.
Yeah, he found a French
New
sugar
York
mama
City.
and ran.
Got the fuck out of there. Trump said make America great again. I said no thank you, I'm gone.
Holy frame rate drop.
I'm thinking about getting a PS Pro. What do you guys think? Because of the frame rate.
Eventually, I'm thinking of I won't get it soon, but it's on my list of things I would like to do.
I was thinking about maybe getting it for myself for Christmas. Because you know in France you can finance those kind of things like directly with the store.
Yeah.
So I can just like I pay like $100. Like there's no interest, so I could just like pay €100 or something, and then pay €100 every month until it's paid off, and I get to play it the whole time. You know?
That's not bad. What do they just mark it up a little bit?
No, there's no markup at all.
So it's not like a rental store like in America?
No, like you pay the actual price. There's no interest. There's no interest, no markup. It's just it's like a layaway plan, except you actually get to have it during the whole period that you're paying for it.
That's cool. Ow.
Yeah, I was thinking about that because, you know, I want to go pro, man. I really want to be a pro gamer. Like, Overwatch kind of dashed my dreams for a couple months.
Yeah, I know.
With their bullshit ranking system. Even the pros are complaining about the Overwatch ranking system, but, you know.
Well, we got Paladins now,
I just got crushed by a block.
Paladins has a much better ranking system, because like I said, you get ranked on an average of all the characters you play. So if you play all 33 characters and you're like diamond with all, it'll average. Like if you're better with some and worse with others, it'll average you out across all the players you play.
I gotta push up to get kinetic, but I don't want to. Yeah, sometimes when you guys are in EDZ, for some reason, on the cemetery right outside where Devin K is, sometimes the Red Legion decide just to go crazy and spawn for like 3 or 4 minutes straight in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and bombard you.
Kill them. It is experience.
Yeah, especially when you're at a low level, just take the time to knock them out.
It's worth it. It's a little aggravating. You might die. You will spawn 2 steps away inside the church, come right back out and start blasting.
And then you can... Yep.
I got you, Classic Lon. I just said you can...
Yeah.
You got it, buddy. I'll pick you up here.
Me personally, I was just running up on him with a shotgun, so I was expecting to die. I just didn't think it would take as long as it did. Yeah, see? Like that. I'm just literally standing in the middle of them, rotating and shooting with a shotgun.
My wife said I have to let my son eat all the cake today, because when I don't, he gets frustrated and he starts hitting himself, and that's why he has the shit in his eyes. So.
Healing Rift.
You have Healing Rift already?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get that.
That's like one of the first ability you get when you level up.
Oh, okay.
And then it goes Empowering as next.
Oh, okay.
So like I have all 3 grenades, and now the next time I level up, they'll give me my last piece of my jumping ability, and then I'll be able to start doing the top and bottom trees.
The disappearing jump.
Yes. Like a blink.
Oh.
Like I'm a level 7 now.
Okay. I think I'm level 3.
I just hit 7. Well, doing these public events, man, and killing these guys, and we got the fire team medallions going.
I think Devon gave me a mission that I probably have to do. Oh,
Yeah,
I can join you guys now.
Yeah, we can help you with that afterwards. I got... Up. I don't know if I can get you. Up. Nah, I should have just healed myself. I'm not used to
Samantha, why
healing
you messing
myself.
with my shoes?
Shoes? I heard that. That's awesome. Holy heavy armor on the ground, huh?
Holy heavy armor. Okay, Batman.
That's right. You got a problem with Batman?
No, I love Batman.
Oh, good.
Honestly?
Yep.
Where you guys at? Oh, you're over here.
Killing the ransack vandal.
There's level 7. Dude, your Titan looks so tiny.
Where does the tiny? Oh, it is a tiny Titan.
I think I have a shield.
Isn't he a tiny Titan, bro? Look at him.
Hold on, Beast. Stop
Beast,
moving
moving
around.
around.
Stop moving.
He's not gonna do it.
You are.
Look
Oh
at
my
the
god.
booty. Look at her booty on this Titan, yo.
Booty, 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 booty on the turn.
I like how he turned around and said that.
Yeah, this Titan got a big old butt, man.
Oh, what up, Nick? I didn't see you were back in the chat. He's like, play Paladins, I'm bored.
Sorry, they're singing a crocodile song in French.
What up, Nick? We are gonna do a little more in the EDZ, and then we'll probably stop our first stream, and then if you want, we'll knock out some Paladins with you.
I'm down for some Paladins, actually. I'm actually really down for some Paladins.
If you want, we could just push until 1-8, leave it on an even
Are
number.
you guys waiting for the Cabal?
Yeah. What do we got going on around here? Let's see.
No, we can go ahead and run whatever missions you gotta run, Duke.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Devram? Because you still gotta do the loot cave and everything like that, right?
Do what you gotta do, and then we can hop over to...
Ale Crocodile.
I don't mind, Nick. Well, I mean, we'll jump into Paladins. We're gonna just try to get beats a little further, and then we'll, do it. We're just trying to get...
It's all good. We can do this at any time, man. I'm down to do this shit, like, maybe later on tonight. Because I don't have a lot of time. Because tonight I'm going to be partying with my wife tonight. So I got a few hours. So if you guys want to run fucking Paladins and do that,
yeah, we can
I'm down to do that. And then later on tonight we can come back and do this.
Yeah, that's... I don't have a problem with that either.
I mean, what have we done so far in the stream, Z? We've done the first, you know, the intro missions, and we've done the first...
How do you activate the shield?
You hold down circle.
Oh.
You're not rushing us, Nick. No worries. Don't feel like that. Let's see here.
Oh, we've got almost a raid team worth of clan members online.
We can run the raid if you guys are down.
I said almost. Almost.
Depending on how fast we do it, I'll probably have time to do that.
If you only got a little bit, I'd rather just do Paladins. I don't want to jump out once we're into it. Break this down. What's everyone's power level at right now? I'm a 61 now.
Yeah.
24.
Yeah, don't worry. You're definitely not rushing me. Don't feel like that.
Actually, let me go talk to him. I may be higher than the 61.
Yeah, I could pick up some stuff from him.
This is the grind, gents. Running back and forth to the same places over and over again, trying to figure out what to do.
But as you can see,
that's what makes Destiny fun, though, is the grind. I don't know why. I've been seeing people on forums complaining about the grind all the time, and I don't know why.
well,
That's
because
the,
the
whole point of the
grind,
game.
you'll realize the grind is very short. It's going to go fast.
Yeah. Well, it took me, I think, like 3 days to beat the whole story, I think.
The first time?
There's a chest over here. Yeah, the first time.
Yeah, but I mean, now we know what we're doing. I mean...
Yeah. My favorite part was the sun part. That was my favorite.
Oh, no spoilers.
Yeah, you know the part where you're fighting the sun? That's my favorite part. I really want to do that mission again.
Fighting the sun.
Dude, you were literally fighting the sun. The sun was damaging you.
He is talking about a mission much, much, much later in the story. So
it's not that far.
Oh no, it's only the last planet. It's only the last place we go to.
The last planet, yeah.
Yeah, it's like right before you fight Gaul, right?
Yeah, which is the end of the story.
Which is the end of the game. I got like RoboCop's gun on, I feel like.
RoboCop had the biggest fucking hand cannon ever, man.
Right, there's a chest up here. If you want, I'll dance on it for a while.
With a hand cannon. Hey, I got the awesome dance.
That's because you're a human. I'm an exo, so I do like that robot neck dance thing.
I got this one.
It's because you're a girl, right?
I got the woke. No, that's the awoken dance. All my characters are awoken because I'm woke. AF.
So up level 20. Want to dance?
Level dab.
Nice. What kind of music you listening to, Nick? What do you like? Dance, dance till you're dead, he says.
Oh, nice.
That's what Destiny's all about. Let me tell you, I don't want to ruin nothing for people, but later on when you're doing the raid and you will have a lot of free time while you're waiting for people and explaining things, you will dance and dance and dance some more, and you'll see all that. He says, rubba. I think he meant lubba dub dub. You put rubba dub dub. Do you mean wubba wubba, or are you being funny? Cause it is all about wubba lubba dub dub.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
I'm Pickle Rick.
I'm Tiny Rick. Help me, I'm an old man in the cage, Johnny.
You're sitting on your dress. Oh. She peed on her dress. Ugh. She's sitting on the pot, but she sat on her dress wrong.
Oh, well, she's learning.
Oh, at least she's on the pot, so, you know.
This is what
Alright, so are we gonna go ahead and cross over?
Are we leaving?
The stream for the day?
Alright, well, let's go ahead and end it the right way. I'm gonna go ahead and take us to the farm. From that point, we will probably end it for the day. See what's going on there. Let's go back to the farm. Let's see here. You're gonna hold down your director. You're gonna go, oh man, there's a public event I really want to do. Can we do the public event first? It starts at 16 seconds.
I don't know how you are with that public event life.
Yeah, but we're low level with 2 fire team medallions on, so we're gonna level up really fast.
Can we make it though?
Oh yeah, it's starting in 16 seconds. I marked it on the map. You can run towards it.
Yeah, I'm running. And there's a high value target nearby.
Beats is just hiding behind this gigantic Titan shield. Yeah, it's not far. It's the one that's gonna be one part over where the servitor is.
I'm probably gonna die a whole lot.
I'm almost here.
I've only died once so far.
I've died a few times, but that's because I wasn't playing safe. I was running and gunning with a shotgun, just for fun purposes.
Yeah, the public event's right to our right. We're in it. I don't know if we can make this one heroic unless we have a level 20 with us, because to make this one heroic, he's going to spawn mini servitors, and you have to get all 3 of them to make it heroic, and I don't know if we're able to do it at this level, unless we have a higher level guardian with us. Which I think we might.
Well, there was someone riding a bike earlier, a second ago.
Alright. Here's the first servitor.
He's dropping me out of the car.
Guess I got Tencho.
Nice.
Alright, he will teleport you around to be a jerk. He thinks it's funny. Here, the other one should be coming out soon. There's a level 10. Here they are. Do what you can.
Oh, there's another. There's 2 more servitors.
There's one more.
Oh, God.
Classic, you're dead.
I think we got
destroyed
it.
one of the servitors.
It's heroic. I think it's heroic.
Oh, you weren't supposed to do that, man. I was reviving you. Oh, shit.
Nope, I don't think it's heroic. That's alright, though.
No, it's not heroic yet.
Yeah, but I'm not mistaken, he spawns him one more time.
They're immune again to the other servitor.
Get him.
He's down. I'm teleported. Oh my god, where did he send me?
Up in the air. Oh no, he didn't go heroic. When it's heroic, he sends you like 50 feet in the air. Watch out, the exploding shanks are coming.
It's down. I just leveled up.
Alright, now we can go to the
Oh, I got
tower.
an exotic.
Right. Did you?
Yeah. Just got an exotic for that.
You get the fuck.
You lucky douche.
Yeah, for real. And guys, welcome to the glory of destiny. This is how it's gonna work. All right, let's go back to the farm.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's all right. You don't gotta worry about linking it, Nick. It's not a big
You
deal.
hear them saying bingo in French?
I do.
B-E-N-G-O. Ça s'appelle la bingo.
Well, all right then. Should we show them how to do the scout trick in the farm? I think tomorrow when we start it up in the farm, I'll show them. I'll show you guys how to do it.
Oh, I think I'm 30 now.
Soon enough, you will be. Soon enough.
Light is 30 right now.
Good old. Let's go talk to Hawthorne. Let's go talk to Hawthorne. Let's go talk to Hawthorne, cause that's who I gotta talk to.
So you guardians.
Oh, the bird's glitching. I love it.
Right? Warlocks, Titans.
Oh, guess what? We just got our clanner banner. We just got our clan banner back. So now we're gonna get our clan perks.
You understand that people need symbols to inspire them.
That was fine.
Well, I just got a Graviton Lance.
Nice.
And I can equip it.
You happen to love the ever living hell out of it too.
Yeah, I love that gun so much. Thank you. Just hooked me up with another one of my guns that I love so much. I have a 305 one though, but they gave me a 44 one, so it works. I don't have to talk to Hawthorne though. I think you guys do, but I don't.
No, we don't gotta talk to her. We just here to be here to finish off the dang thing.
Alright, and everyone, I think that's about it, because we're not going to need the Cryptarch for a while. I guess I'll show you, because she wasn't here before, I guess I'll show you Tess in the Eververse. This is
and I'm gonna go ahead and get the super jump.
This is your microtransactions here, basically. Your first time, she gives you, I thought she gave us a free Bright Ingram the first time.
Give up, give in, or stand up, brush off the dirt, and face whatever comes.
I put my hands up, playing my song while the butterflies fly away. Hey, good song. That's what you're listening to. All right, it's a good song, bro.
And this place, it could use.
Oh.
So, what?
All right, do you want to do that real quick before we go? I'll show everyone how to do it. All right.
Well, it's not working right now.
Right, when you go back to the back of the farm, you're going to go up to this fire. It's going to say start patrol, but it's going to need required sentry 4. What you're going to do is you're going to walk back over to where we spawn in on top of this rock over here. And you are going to sprint and jump towards the house. You're going to climb up. You're going to climb up on
Which
the
way
roof.
are you taking them, Z?
You're going to climb up on the roof, the only way to do it. Up on the
Wait,
roof.
hold on. See, I did mine the other way. I start by running on the log.
No, that's second.
Running on the watermill.
That's second, not first.
That's always been first for me. I start by running on the watermill.
No,
and then I jump across.
Nope, I've never done it that way before.
I walk across the power lines.
Yep, that's what we're gonna do right now. We are gonna hop up here. We are gonna jump towards the power lines. I am on the power lines. You walk slow. You're gonna all of a sudden you're gonna look in your bottom right hand corner. Let's see. Oh, you know what? It didn't work. Why? Maybe they took it out? Because normally when you walk on that power line, you will get sentry ×2.
No, it's still there because when I first logged in, it gave me the boost.
Why didn't
like out of nowhere?
I just
like
walked
when I
the power
first
line,
came to
though.
the farm.
This game's Destiny's glitching like crazy today.
Oh nope, fell off the power line.
Yeah, I just walked across the power line and did nothing. But we'll try the second step. You jump across, up here, up here, up here again. And you're gonna jump on the water wheel, and you're just gonna walk the water wheel for a minute. Yeah, see, it's not working. Yeah, it's not working for some reason. We'll try it again the next time we log in. Alright everyone, well this is going to be the end of our first stream for our Warlocks. We will definitely either be on later today or tomorrow. We will work on getting a schedule up so everyone knows what's going to go up when and when we're doing it. But for now, this is us signing off.
Enjoy. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for watching. Yeah. And if any of you have Paladins, that's what we'll be streaming next. Feel free to join in.
Oh yes, it's time about